Sexual drive in Madagascar and the Hidden Ways festivals involve young women. Have you ever wondered why certain African societies express relationships, attraction, and social bonding so openly during festivals, while others keep them deeply private? Today we take a close and revealing look at Madagascar, a unique island nation off the southeastern coast of Africa, where culture, tradition, and social life blend in ways many outsiders struggle to understand. In this society, discussions around attraction, relationships, and youthful interaction are not always hidden. They are sometimes woven into festivals, dances, and long-standing customs that have existed for generations. But what exactly drives this openness? And how do traditional celebrations subtly encourage interactions between young men and women? To understand this, we must first look beyond modern assumptions and step into the cultural mindset of Madagascar. Madagascar is not a single culture society. It is made up of over 18 ethnic groups, including the Merina, Betsimisaraka, and Sakalava, each with its own traditions. However, across many of these groups, there is a shared understanding. Youth, attraction, and courtship are natural parts of life that should not always be suppressed, but guided within cultural boundaries. Unlike more conservative societies where interaction between unmarried young people is heavily restricted, some Malagasy communities allow controlled social environments where young people can meet, observe each other, and gradually build connections. This is where festivals come in, not just as celebrations, but as social platforms. One of the key drivers of what outsiders may interpret as a high sexual drive in Madagascar is not necessarily excess desire, but rather less rigid social restriction around interaction. In many rural areas, young people are not completely separated by strict rules. Instead, they are allowed to express interest through culturally accepted behaviors like dancing, singing, and group gatherings. Another factor is the strong influence of communal living. In many Malagasy villages, life is shared. People grow up seeing relationships form naturally within their community. This reduces secrecy and increases openness, making attractions seem less taboo and more like a normal stage of life. Now let's go deeper into the three major ways festivals in Madagascar promote interaction involving young women. The first is through traditional dance gatherings. In many Malagasy festivals, especially during events like Famarihana, the turning of the bones, or harvest celebrations, music and dance play a central role. These dances are not just entertainment. They are social signals. Young women often dress in elegant traditional clothing, sometimes with modern influences, presenting themselves in a way that reflects beauty, confidence, and cultural pride. Young men, on the other hand, observe, approach, and engage through dance. What makes this unique is that dance becomes a nonverbal communication system. Eye contact, movement, and rhythm all play a role in expressing interest. It is subtle, yet powerful. The second way is through nighttime social gatherings. Unlike in more restrictive cultures, some Malagasy communities allow supervised or community-accepted night gatherings during festivals. These are moments where young people can talk, laugh, and spend time together outside the strict watch of daily routines. It is important to understand that this is not lawless behavior. There are still expectations of respect and cultural boundaries. However, the environment is more relaxed, giving room for relationships to begin. In some regions, these gatherings are seen as an essential part of growing up. Parents and elders often understand that these interactions are part of social development, even if they do not openly discuss them. The third way is through symbolic courtship practices. In certain Malagasy traditions, young men may express interest through gifts, songs, or poetic expressions during festivals. Young women, in turn, respond either directly or indirectly. For example, a young man might publicly praise a woman through song during a gathering. If she responds positively, through a smile, a dance, or continued interaction, it signals mutual interest. These practices may seem simple, but they carry deep meaning within the culture. They allow attraction to be expressed in a way that is both public and respectful, avoiding secrecy while still maintaining dignity. However, it is important to address a critical point. While these traditions may appear to encourage openness, they do not mean there are no consequences or social expectations. In many Malagasy communities, reputation still matters. Families are involved in long-term decisions, especially marriage. What happens during festivals is often just the beginning, not the final outcome. Modern influences are also changing these dynamics. Urban areas like Antananarivo are experiencing shifts due to globalization, social media, and economic challenges. Younger generations are blending traditional practices with modern lifestyles, sometimes creating tension between elders and youth. Some critics argue that what used to be controlled cultural expression is gradually becoming less regulated, especially in cities. Others believe it is simply evolution, a society adapting to a changing world. So when people talk about sexual drive in Madagascar, they often misunderstand what is really happening. It is not just about desire, it is about cultural permission, social structure, and traditional systems that allow interaction in ways that feel natural within that society. What may seem unusual to an outsider is, in reality, a carefully balanced system shaped by history, community values, and the need to connect. Madagascar teaches us something powerful. Every society has its own way of handling attraction, relationships, and youth interaction. Some choose restriction, others choose guided freedom. And in that balance lies the true story, not of excess, but of culture. Thanks for watching. Please do like and subscribe for more.